Hey y'all, hey. So let's talk about it. I almost let the night get by without giving you your herb of the day. And today's herb of the day is Don Dong Quai. It is called the female ginseng. So this is a tonic herb. So a tonic herb is a herb that should be taken over a long period of time, with little to no pauses in between, so that it can maintain and continue to maintain the balance that it seeks with its benefits. This herb is native to China and Japan. This herb is a herb that you can cook with as well. So the parts that we use of this herb is the seeds and the ribosomes. If you're using the seeds, the best time to harvest them is in the springtime. If you're using the ribosome, the best time to harvest this is in the autumn. So let's talk about some of its uses. As I mentioned before, this is a tonic herb. So this tonic herb is the tonic component of the herb is used to treat deficiencies of the blood, like your anemias, specifically if you have a lot of blood loss. So it could be from your cycle, it could be because you've had a major injury or something of that nature. So you would use this herb on a longer term basis to ensure that you are maintaining balance with your blood as it relates to ensuring that you continue to consume the herb. It has anti-inflammatory properties. It has antispasmodic properties. It helps aid in keeping your blood thin. It also promotes your menstrual flow. With that caveat, when you are taking this herb and you are taking this herb to help with a deficiency, you don't want to have something in your system that's going to aid in you continuing to lose blood. So for women, as your cycle is on, this is when you would pause the herb, so that you would not have thinner blood and lose more blood as it relates to your cycle. It also aids in helping to relieve some of the menstrual cramps that you may be having during your cycle time. And like I mentioned before, because you would stop the herb, you may have pain, but you may not have those premenstrual pains. It helps with infertility. It helps with circulation, specifically to your abdomen, hands, and feet. And because it helps with circulation to your abdomen, it will also aid in promoting your digestion. So your digestion will improve. It also has properties that help to heal abscesses and boils that you may have in your body. So the recommended dose for this, if you are taking it, if you're taking it like a tea or mixed in something that you can measure, you would have 1/2 of a cup per day. For women, with the exception of when your cycle is actually flowing, that is the time that you would stop taking the herb altogether, from the day one of your cycle to the last day of your cycle, and then you would resume it if you're treating it, if you're using it to treat whatever. It also is a herb that is great for women that are suffering from PCOS, because of some of the properties that it helps to, with the menstrual issues that may go on with a lot of women with those conditions. So if this herb is something that you would like to have in your regimen, as always, consult your doctor or whoever you are under the services of. Consult your pharmacist to ensure that you are not double dosing with anyone. I would recommend that someone who is taking a blood thinner definitely consult your physician because of the thinning abilities of this medication. If you're taking a medication that already is thinning your blood and then you add a herb that will further thin your blood, you may run the risk of having bleeding, excessive bleeding. So if this is a herb you need to add to your regimen, talk to your people, add it, and peace.